Hello, hello. Welcome to my meditation time. I got to share this with y'all. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. No, Sydney. Oh, the girls want to come out with me, guys. The girls want to come out. Hello. Welcome as you're coming in the room. I am the Divine Maverick. And it's been a minute since I've been over here live. This is not Morning Joe. This is a direct download. I want to share with y'all something that I heard in the spirit, something that I learned. That is such a revelation. It's such a revelation, and I want to share that with you. As you are coming in the room, hello, 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 hello. This is my meditation time, so I didn't glam it up for you guys. Hello, divinely guided. I didn't glam it up for you, and I hope the dogs go sit down somewhere because they can't come out. I need to talk to you guys. All right, so I had the first thing that I heard, the first thing when I woke up this morning was I heard aerial assault. And it was because there were planes flying overhead. I heard them, and I heard aerial assault, and then I thought about communication. I thought about our mind. I thought about where the battle really is, and that is in our minds, right? And so, hello, hi Shaniqua, Nikki, hey girl. And so, I just have y'all follow me all over the place, right? 1 minute I'm over here, 1 minute I'm over there, but here I am. Here we are. So nice to see you. We'll probably be over on the other platform in a minute. I'll go maybe to TikTok a little bit, but this, I'm just doing my rest and relaxation and meditation before hey, Traveling Grace. I'll start the message over in a minute. Let me let y'all come on in the room. Let me let y'all get in the room. It's only been 2 minutes. Let's catch up with one another as you guys, midday. I'm just busting out of nowhere, right? I'm hearing that song, I'm in love, can you hear me? Or something like it's a Genuine. So I don't know who that's for. When you watch this video, just know that your beloved is shouting out they're in love. And maybe you're in love. Hi, Kristen. Good to see you. Okay. So I know it's been a minute since I've been over here, you guys. That's because like you, I'm on my journey too, and we're doing our thing, right? And so, oh Lord, I hope it doesn't start raining, so I better move this along. I'm feeling like move it along, because it might start raining on you. But new levels, new devils is a phrase. If you're from the church, you've heard this said a lot. New levels, new devils. When you go up, that means when you go up a notch, when you ascend a little bit or a lot, right? This morning, like I said, I heard aerial assault, and it made me think about the communication, what's happening over our heads, if you will, over our heads. Let's say now, as above, so below. So I'm physically on this earth, but there is also a version of me, a version of you that is in another dimension. Okay, I'm heaven. I'm Sundakaya. I'm hearing Arabic, Arabia. There's a tongue that wants to come out. But I'm gonna ask my guys to let me get this part out first, because if we go there, then we're gonna shift everything, I'm sure. And if we have to shift, we just have to shift. But okay. It's two of them, two crows, two black crows. What would happen if you waited? That's what I was hearing as I was hearing those crows. What would happen if you waited? What would happen if you waited? What would happen? What would transpire if you waited? So I was thinking about how there's a version of me up in heaven, my heavenly place, my higher self, our higher selves. Find yourself in the story. And there's a version of me that's here, and my higher self is like, I'm seeing a puppet on a marionette. I'm seeing a marionette string, puppet on a string. Hear me, hear me. But my higher self is supposed to be, you see it walking around. it's supposed to be controlling me. My higher self is supposed to be controlling me. Yeah, you need to come see me, Traveling Grace. So when I think about the aerial assault message that I heard before I began to go into meditation this morning, I said, yeah, that's right. It's a battle that we know. We hear it all the time. It's in our minds. Yes, we know it's a battle. It's a battle that happens. It's a battle that takes place. We have to choose a side. Then I heard you always are making choices. You're making choices at every single moment. You are making choices at every juncture, every minute of the day. You're making a choice to either do this or to either do that. You're making a choice. It's called judgment is another way to say it. So you make a choice of to judge between, I didn't like that. For instance, everybody's talking about Riri's Super Bowl performance. Either you loved it or you hated it. It didn't seem like there was any in between, but that's not what I came to talk about. But what I wanted to illustrate that you're always going to choose a side. You're always going to have a moment to choose. So which brings me to walking around in the grass. Now don't let me start walking the dogs and then the revelation flies, right? But when I said flies, that is so funny. I gotta tell y'all what happened in the spirit because this is gonna help. But I was catching the way I look without my lashes and out my glam, and I see that I look very tired. But when I pray and I walk, I weep. Like Jeremiah, I'm a weeping prophet. Okay, so I cry a lot. That's how I cry all the time. As a matter of fact, I cry when I'm happy and I cry when I'm sad. But I was looking at my face, looking so tired, and I was thinking to myself, "Oh my gosh, look at me!" And then I was telling you about a fly, and then Spirit said, it happens just that quick. Don't get distracted by that. You understand the assignment. You're supposed to be delivering a message. Don't get caught up in vanity. Don't get caught up in vainglory. Don't get distracted by looks. Don't be deceived by looks because baby, what's inside the package, what's inside the vessel, oh Shabasanda, is gold. What's inside of you that's coming out of you now in whatever state you're in is golden. It is valuable. It is precious. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Thank you, Alexa. She said, "You don't look tired. You look free." But I say that to say, I was hearing the message that we always are choosing between one or the other, one thing or the other. That's what judgment is. Make a decision. And also the judgment card in tarot represents the renewal or the rebirth or the transformation as well. We don't say that a whole lot, but that it does represent like a transforming your life by the rebirth of your mind, transforming your life by the rebirth of your ideas, the rebirth of your creativity, the rebirth of your passion, whatever. You know what I mean? So I say all of that to get you to the place to know that your mind is very powerful, and you hear this all the time, but no, hear this, that if you go with the belief that I create my own reality, and if you're here, I know you believe that I create my own reality. If that is so, and you don't like what you're living, then who? Then who am I to look to when I want to make a correction? Who are you? If you are the creator of this, then who are you to look to in order for you to make the correction if there's something going on that you don't like, right? That is the question. That is the message. That is what we're talking about, right? So your higher self, I'm saying that picture again of you on that marionette string. Your higher self should be controlling your moves. If there's going to be some control, let it be your higher self controlling you. Abashada, controlling you. Yamashada. Better, they just said, reframe that and say directing you. Okay? Directing you. Some of y'all are bucking against somebody in authority or a mentor or something like that right now because you feel like they're trying to control who you are becoming. But it's not that. They're trying to direct you into who you're supposed to be. Shebo sobo data. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Some of you are struggling right now. I don't know who's on here because the way I took the behind me, I can't see how many of you guys are on here, but that's cool. It doesn't matter about quantity. It's the quality. But I am hearing that there's somebody that's like an authority figure or a supervisor or a mentor, somebody that is trying to get you to, and you feel controlled by it. You're bucking, you're rebelling a little bit because you're feeling like they're trying to control you, but they're actually just trying to direct you. So I was told by my guys to reframe what I said. If anything, if your higher self needs to direct you, in order for you to make the next right step. How do I do that? You simply do what makes you feel good. It sounds so simple. And I talk about all of that in the book. Don't waste another year. You know what I mean? Don't waste another year thinking you wasting another year. You know what I mean? The Shabandoodle Sata, that book is on my website, by the way. And it's good. It's good. It's good eating, because it is like, see, I said that and lost my train of thought. Bring me right back. Bring me right back. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, guys? Do I need to talk about the book a little bit more? Yes, it's Twin Flame Journey Hacks. Don't waste another year. Found on my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. It's available for download right now, $24.99. But I may put a sale together because I got another one coming out. Now I got another book. I might have to bundle it, baby. I might have to bundle it. So, but that's funny. But I can't remember what I was talking about. So let me just keep going with what I was saying. So, in all of that, I was getting there about judgment. Didn't I talk about judgment a little bit? Thank you. Commercial break. Stop, Alexa. See, you cutting up. You're supposed to be helping. You're supposed to be helping. But the point I wanted to make to you is that your higher self is directing you in order to make the next best step. Do what makes you happy. It makes you feel uncomfortable. See how I just dropped right back where I was? It makes you uncomfortable to choose your happiness. That is the level. Well, okay, here it comes. Now I'm about to put it right down the middle. That is the level that you're at or in. I'm bad grammar, all of it is going today. Because I need to make this point. The level that you are at, or the level that you are on, or the space that you are in, or the frequency that you carry and emit is on the frequency of, I really, really want to do what I want to do, but you still saying, but I need a little bit of something in the chat. I need a little something in the chat. Put this in the chat. I've got a big butt. Sure, Taba. Matter of fact, let me write that down, because that's a message. I've got a big butt. 1 T, please. Don't get freaky. 1 T. One T. Don't get freaky. Somebody might be getting freaky with somebody named T. Letter T. Okay, letter T. Somebody getting freaky. Somebody wants to get freaky. Because tonight, baby, I want to get freaky with you. See, if you just do that, then you'll be happier. There's peace. I'm not talking about the active intercourse. That ain't what I mean. I simply mean, if you just do that, you'll be all right. If you just get a little freaky, do something that kind of, okay? Which brings me to my next space of the shadow. Let's talk about the shadow for just 1 second, because I'm going to put these pieces together. I'm going to tie it all up, and I'm going to send it straight down the middle, right to where you live. Now, listen, the shadow represents the part of you that you hide, the part of you that you might be ashamed of. It could be your temper. It could be your sex drive. It could be your love for money. It could be a myriad of things. I don't know. It could be a lot of things, right? But it's the thing that when you see it or when you experience it, it's like, oh, it's hard. Sometimes most of it is rooted, all of it really is rooted in fear. It just has different little branches. The root of it, the tree trunk is fear, and all the different branches, things like frustration, things like rage, anger, insecurity, doubt, worry, anxiety, you know what I mean? Trepidation, things like that, jealousy, covetousness, greed, malice, scorn, envy, I can go on and on. But those kind of things are in us. They're already, it's put this in the chat. It's in me. It's in me. Shorobo Reba Senta. Some of y'all need to put it's E-N-D. It's E-N-D me. It's in me. Oh, Shabasa. It is in me. Oh, Shabasa. It is in me. Oh, Shabai. It is in me. Oh, Shamanda Siata. Some of y'all are telling yourselves right now, that part of us is over. That part of our thing is over. Okay? So I say that to say that, that was good. Bop. So I say that to say, the things that are heavy and cumbersome and loathsome about ourselves is our shadow. Those are the things that in this lifetime we came here to work through by way of karmic circumstances. So we're on the same sheet of music. We're good. Okay, we're good. If you embody your shadow and learn how to manage it, matter of fact, control or direct, however it feels good to you. Control it or direct it. Or how about both? right? If you can control and direct those things inside of your shadow, me and my shadow strolling down the avenue, okay? Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Oh, shaman this. I keep hearing this. Me and my shadow. I keep hearing it. Strolling down the avenue. You're always going to be together. Rabbi, put that in the chat. We're always going to be together. We're always going to be together. Put that in the chat. Oh, Shabbat did this. So anyway, you learn how to manage, direct, control that shadow part of you. And then the ego, because that's what feeds the ego, the shadow. The ego eats protection. The ego eats fear. The ego eats everything that's like, everything that tries to make you look a way that you really aren't. It's something that you carry on you, but it's really not what's in you. You know what I mean? And so the ego will try to protect that false facade, right? So imagine if you just go ahead and shake hands, with your enemy. Shema, make peace. I heard that. I heard that. Make peace with your enemies. Imagine if you just said, fine, I'm a raving lunatic. Fine. Then rave, lunatic. And then when your higher self says, ta-ta, pa-ta-ta-ta, now, let's not do that. Put that up there. Sweep that up. Go over there. Hang that back over there. Tell them this. Call that one. Change that up. Go buy this for that one and show that, pay the thing. You know what I mean? When the higher self begins to direct you to do certain things, then you fix it. But here's the key. Once you fix it, forget it. Once you fix it, forget it. What does that mean? What does that mean? Once you make amends, once you own up and take accountability for what you have done, said, spoken, whatever, what you have instigated, whatever, what you've done, and you now, oh Shabbat, you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Some of the shadow parts of you don't want you to speak up, don't want you to apologize. Don't let something you think you're entitled to, or don't let entitlement keep you bound. Don't let entitlement make you a prisoner. In other words, you won't speak up or say you're sorry or extend the olive branch because you feel like they did this and I don't care about that, and I could do this because listen, I'm not coming for you, but I gotta say this. Don't let that kind of attitude. Entitlement is pride dressed up to go to the prom. The sense of entitlement is pride. That's really what it is. Pride has to put on a prom dress in order for you to accept it. Because if somebody told you, no, that's being prideful. Because you good. You're like, that's not. No, I'm not. But if pride puts on a prom dress and calls itself entitlement, the sense of it, I'm not gonna do it. I demand. This is who I. Then now you're a prisoner to that thing you're trying to be, when really you just want it to be over. When really you just want to heal past this. When really you just want to stop being triggered by the thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right? And so that's what I'm hearing. That's a shadow. So why don't you, and it's, again, pride, fear. Most of it, again, is fear. Because what if I do this? What would it cost me? Who would I have to be? What way would I have to now conduct myself from now on with that person or in that circumstance or on that job or around those people or in this place if I do this thing that scares me so much or frustrates me so much or makes me so angry or makes me so worrisome? What if I do that? That is embracing or embodying your shadow and making it serve your soul. Do the thing. Do the thing and see what happens. Face the fear and see what happens. I heard a movie reference the movie Rocky last night. What was I watching? Honk If You Love Jesus. I think that's the name of the movie. Oh, that movie was good, if I said the name right. But they referenced Rocky. I'm like Rocky. We talk about Rocky Balboa. Everybody knows the story, right? Da-da-da. But anyway, and then the wife observes that Rocky lost. Rocky did not win the fight. And it's like, oh, remember Rocky had to fight Apollo Creed? I don't know. But apparently in Rocky 2, he was triumphant. Rocky was. But he lost. I guess they said Apollo Creed is going to kill you. He's got Apollo Creed. You don't have a chance. But he trained and he fought his heart out. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's the point I'm trying to get to. You have to be like Rocky and train for this every level. And once you get past the fear or the devils on that level, you go up another notch. And then on you don't care about as you. So anyway, that's where I could care less. I could care less. You care less about what the opinions of others are. Every level. And but every time you get to a new level, there are new devils. Does that make sense? There are new devils. And with these new devils come the challenges, such as having to embrace your shadow. Embrace that shadow. So what are you afraid of now? Oh, I'm afraid they're going to say I look crazy. Or I'm afraid they're going to say my prices are too low or my prices are too high. Or I'm afraid they're going to talk about what he looks like or where he works. You know, something like that, right? And so if you do that, if you have to, if that's the thing that makes you like cringe or angry, whatever the thing that triggers you out of what you consider your character to be, which is what? I have to be happy. Your higher self is trying to direct you to do things and be around people and take up tasks and participate in stuff that makes you happy. That's what the journey is. Find out what makes you happy. And the quicker you get away from something that doesn't make you happy, the faster you get to that place called there. But the thing is, there keeps changing. There keeps moving because you do. Because what made you happy there might not make you happy over there. That's why it's called a journey and also ascension. We going higher. It's Jacob's ladder, not Jacob's pit. It's a ladder. It climbs, right? And so in that game, shoots and ladders, I put a spin a shoot. You get to a new side. That's two of them. That's two. You can either pow, little pow, or you can shoot. Your arrow of truth, your arrow of wisdom, of your arrow of, you know what I'm saying? Shoot the enemy with your arrow of faith, belief in yourself, your arrow of confidence. Somebody is coming into an era of confidence. I heard that. But when you get to that new level, there are new devils, and then you have to conquer that, which continually conquers you. You have to conquer it. You simply just conquer it. You know what I mean? Get over it. Move past it. And then when you move past it, you go to another level. And the shadow is waiting for you there. So now what you conquered on this level down here no longer bothers you on the new level. But there are new devils. There are new things. And your journey is always being authentic. That's why you hear it hammered into you. Be authentic. Find your authenticity. Do what makes you happy. Feel your truth. Know your truth. Walk in your truth. Find your calling and do it with purpose. Do it with intention and passion. That's why they say that. The longer you know who you are, the more that you know what you will and will not do. And you hold on to that. You hold on to that with bulldog-like tenacity. Then when the new levels and the new devils come, those devils will sniff you out and you're just like, poing. You're getting stronger. You're not being defeated. You're being elevated. Okay? We're being elevated. And that's facts. I love this message. I think that's all I wanted to say. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I think that's good. I'll leave it right there. I'm going to go over on my other platform and get the rest of this out in a few moments. I appreciate you guys being here. Maverick School, I can't wait to see you guys tonight. I think we're going to love the way we're doing it now, letting me go ahead and do the lecture while we're together. And then, you have a whole week with the material. So anyway, I missed you guys. This week, I've been a little quiet, but y'all know where I am. 4 seagulls just flew by. Not seagulls, I'm sorry, ducks. Or swans, whatever you call them, swans. Maybe you needed all those. But anyway, I thank you guys. Thank you, Lenise. Yeah, these are good groceries. This download was amazing. Look, I'm just show y'all. Look, see that? I didn't even look at the book. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even, because I think this might be, anyway. Geese, thank you. Geese, thank you very much. Somebody, so see, we said ducks, we said swans, and we said geese. So look up all those spirit animals and see if you get any more messages from here on out. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for letting me be myself. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Let me go over here and see what's happening on these other streets. Okay. All right, love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Bye.